Hey, so we just did the Wild Ales. If you haven't watched those, you should go back and watch those. We're moving into the rye whiskey barrel aged beers that we did. All of these barrels came from New Liberty Distillery, which is right up the street from us in Northern Liberties. We worked with them because we knew that we could get barrels that were really freshly emptied, which is important because then you'll get more of that whiskey character into the beer, as well as those really nice wood notes and vanilla notes and char notes. So I had done this previously in the past. I had aged a pumpkin ale in a bourbon barrel, and it did really well for us. I really like the character, the way it blends and like melds everything together. So we took Monstro, which we brewed for the first time last year, and aged it for about 3 months in a rye whiskey barrel. So pop that open, talk through this. Obviously, pumpkin ale is a beer that's made with pumpkin, which we do. We add butternut squash puree to mash, and then one of the predominant characters is the pumpkin spice. Both of those things and the malt character works really well with barrel aging. So that's what we did. See, it's got that nice light amber color. It has a big aroma of whiskey right in the nose, a decent amount of caramel and biscuit, and then really blends well with that cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and ginger, which is your predominant pumpkin spices. And it all really melds well. It's all really balanced. All of that plays through the flavor as well. The malt really shines through and blends really well with the rye whiskey character. It ends lightly sweet, which is what you want from a beer like this. It's kind of what you'd expect. But it's lightly sweet, but it's still dry enough that it's really crushable and drinkable. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. It is a very accessible rye whiskey barrel aged beer. So if you're just getting into barrel aged beers, this is a really good one to kind of like taste and as an entryway into those characters.